wheels, the rent was really cheap. We climbed in the back while Jack signed the lease. The gig we did was a charity gig, or we didn't get paid at least. They told us that it was for autism, but I think it was world peace.
I've had fun. Yeah, I think
I've had a really nice time playing with Jamie because it's such a new thing. This is the first time we've ever done a song with him and talking about it for a little while. It's been lovely to have the day to really work on one of his tunes.
I think a lot of the recordings I've done in the past have had elements of the way we work today. I like to record. I normally sort of have play live with a few of the musicians, like maybe play live with just a rhythm section, and then I think you get something that sounds quite live.
It's quite eye-opening realising what you have to do if you're not allowed to do overdubs. That's quite a big thing. I think I've always been used to having the space to record it, listen back to it, and then go, oh, there's a space for that. And I think, when you just realise that that's all you can do in a day.
There's just no going back on anything when you work in that way, do you know what I mean? So it's it's scary. I've just made a record about 3 months ago, so this is probably the first thing I wrote since then, and I guess I chose to record it today because I haven't recorded it before, and because I really wanted to work with these guys. And when I read the manifesto, like the rules for the session, I thought it would be nice to do something that just had a bit of that was kind of simple and had a bit of a swing to it, and could be sort of a bit of free and easy. Because this way of recording, like there's no guarantee that at the end of it you're gonna have something that you like. So I thought that we may as well record something that we could play, that we could enjoy playing, and then it will be worth it even if we don't like the result, and doubly worth it if we do.
I reckon about a 7.
I'm going to say 8 out of 10. I think that it was for the most part it was really good fun, but there's also like a baseline of about 2 out of 10, which is that part of you that is gonna sort of like punish yourself whatever you do, and that there's I don't know about you guys, I've never completely it doesn't matter what the circumstances, I can never completely let go and just enjoy playing. Like there's always like some proportion of the experience which is just about how you're a fraud and everyone's going to find out and it sounds like shit.
I want to go for 9. I feel 9 right now. But the day started on probably a 2 or a 3, like Jamie said. I didn't know the song, and yeah, we had to sort of find my feet with it, and I don't know if you guys were bass players, had to sort of get past that, but yeah, sort of really gradually settled into it, and yeah, really enjoyable.
I'd say maybe a 6 or a 7. I think the difficult thing is that before you record a piece of music, you've got you've got it in your head what it's supposed to sound like, and that might be a good thing. Like that might be what you'd call like vision, but it might also just be like all like tangled up with ego, and like it's also got a lot to do with like what you want people to think of you and like what you wish you were and stuff, and how you wish you sounded, and those things can be like the enemy of making a good recording, because you know, you can easily like get something good down and then ruin it by trying to bash it into the shape of like the kind of musician you think you should be, and sort of end up with a sort of really kind of muddy compromise. And I guess with this kind of recording you can't do that, you just sound how you sound. And then maybe a downside of recording in this way is that you might have a really clear vision of what you want to sound like that might not be based on those things, that might not be based on like your ego or how you want to appear, that might be based on like a really pure idea of what you want to communicate to people. If I listen to that recording, I think it's good, I think it's like a good foundation. I'd quite like it to have some keys on it. I think that would really fill it out. If I were able to do that, I don't know if it would be a good thing or not. I don't know if it would be like vision, or if it would be wanting to cover up some of my mistakes. That's, you know, an example of a reason why I'm not going to say like 10, you know. But I've had a really good time.
People say things I know, 'cause I've heard them. They say, please don't take our boy. They say hello, they say goodbye.